Alright, video is muted or Adam Silver will send me to prison. Let's check out this quick 40-second clip and I'll let you know why we're watching it in a second. I'll be right back here if y'all need me. Mathurin at the free throw line. See right here, Lu Dort, I guess he elbows Halliburton in the neck. It really wasn't that serious. Halliburton flopped really good on that one, but let's check it out on the replay. Hold me back. Someone's holding back Halliburton. So, I mean, yeah, he elbowed him in the chest, I guess, but I'm not getting... Lu Dort can elbow me like that in the chest, and I weigh 140 pounds, and I'm not getting knocked over like that. It is a flop. It was a little dirty by Lu Dort, I guess. I do think Lu Dort's a dirty player, but this is from the finals of last year. Lu Dort sticks his chest and his elbow a little bit. It wasn't anything egregious. Again, this is coming from someone that doesn't love Lu Dort's style of play, but that's not egregious. He hits him with a little, a little get off me elbow in the chest, and then I guess you could say he kind of slapped him in the face. Not really. It was just a bad flop. Just a bad flop from Tyrese Halliburton, but that's not so much the point of the video. So we saw the play. Lu Dort elbows Halliburton in the upper chest, lower neck area, whatever. I think Lu Dort's a dirty player. I don't like Lu Dort, to be honest with you. I don't like players that flop, and I don't like players that play dirty. And I do think Lu Dort plays dirty. I don't think that specific play was very dirty at all, to be honest. I don't think that was a dirty play by Lu Dort. I do think that was a flop by Tyrese Halliburton as well. I do like Tyrese Halliburton a lot. I really can't stand Lu Dort, but again, not the point of the video. The point of the video was there is this new rule. It's not really new, but I would not be surprised if you've never heard of it. This is from the 2023-2024 season. So if y'all didn't know, the NBA Board of Governors made the in-game flopping penalty permanent. You're probably thinking there's an in-game flopping penalty. Yeah, there actually is, bud. You've probably just never seen it called in your whole life because it never gets called in anybody's life. But this is from 2023-2024 season. So if y'all read really quick, the in-game flopping penalty had been adopted for a one-year trial basis, 23-24. So 2024-25 season, this rule was fully in place. 2025-26 season, this season, needless to say, the rule is still in place. They didn't resend it or change the rules. So this is a rule. I'll read it, but y'all know what it means. If somebody flops, you can give that player a technical foul. The referees can look and say, that guy flopped his ass off, bro. Here's a technical foul. Just like how Halliburton flopped his ass off on that play. Again, I can't stand Lu Dort. I like Halliburton a lot. I like Halliburton way more than Lu Dort, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is Tyrese Halliburton flopped his ass off, and he should have been hit with a technical flopping penalty, and that one wasn't that bad by Halliburton. I've seen way worse. I'm sure y'all have seen way worse ones first half of the 25 season and as we get into 2026. But basically, under this new rule, when a game official calls a flop, comment below if you've ever heard any flops called. This has been around again all last season, 24-25 season, this rule was in place. 23-24 season, it was in place on a trial basis, but they could have been calling it that season. So 23-24, 24-25, 25-26, this is the third year of this rule being in place. But basically, when an official calls a flop, again, I've seen it happen maybe one time they actually call it, the offending player is charged with a non-unsportsmanlike technical foul. It's kind of a double negative, right? Non-unsportsmanlike technical foul, and the opposing team is awarded with one free throw attempt, which can be attempted by any player who is in the game when the technical flop is assessed. just a regular technical foul. Pick your favorite free throw shooter, let him go to the line and shoot a free throw. A player cannot be ejected from a game based on flopping violations. They don't even call this shit at all anyway, but I don't like that part. If you have two egregious flops in the game, go sit your ass down and come back next game when you're ready to actually play basketball, because this is not fucking acting class. This is the NBA. If you flop once, it's egregious. That's already one too many. If you get I guess reprimanded is the word. If you get reprimanded and punished for your flop one time and get a technical foul, then you do another egregious flop in the same game. Get your ass out of here, bro. Go in the locker room, come back next game, and you're ready to actually play some basketball. I'm going to stop really quick. I don't think flopping's ruining the NBA or foul baiting. I still love basketball. It's as entertaining as it's ever been to watch. I don't think flopping's just ruining the game, but they put this rule in because they know people like me and a lot of other NBA fans are saying there's too much flopping in the game. I just want to watch players get in their bag and play basketball and just go up for clean, ethical shots. And I don't want to watch players flopping their arms around and doing head snaps and all this extra stuff that you would never see at the park. You'd never see. I don't know. Are they doing this in high school games now? They probably are. But high school, college, Euro League, they don't make these calls. So it's crazy to play basketball one way your whole life. Then you get to the NBA, you've developed all these different skills to play basketball at a professional level, and then they say, "Hey, it's all good, man. Just rip your head back, just flail your arms, and we'll get you a call." And you'll be rewarded. You'll be rewarded for your flopping antics instead of being punished for them. Another thing I don't understand, I like watching SGA play. I like watching Luka play. I'm a Spurs fan. Manu Ginobili is one of the worst floppers of all time. Manu Ginobili popularized flopping amongst guards in the NBA. Flopping was way worse after Ginobili went through the league. He was the one that really popularized flopping amongst NBA players. I love the Spurs. I'm a lifelong Spurs fan. I'll never deny that Manu Ginobili was a flopper because he definitely was. But with that being said, now we're at this point in time. They do have the rule. Like I was saying a minute ago, they put the rule in because people like me, people like you, unless you don't think flopping is even real, you're just not watching basketball if you don't think flopping is real. But, for people like us who are watching this and saying, this is kind of a problem, there's too much flopping and arm flailing and head snapping and, oh, hey, every time you get to the rim and you don't even get touched. So they added in this rule and now they just never call it. It got called on, I want to say it was Dennis Schroeder a couple games ago. And the flop really wasn't that egregious. He got like pushed off on. He takes a couple extra steps backwards, but it wouldn't even be top 20 flops of the season. I've seen way, way worse flops, and we'll see the flop happen. We'll see it happen live. I go, that is a flop, dude. That's a horrible flop. That was not a foul. We watched it on the replay. We see the very first replay just one time. The officials are watching the replay with us. That's a flop. He did not touch him. That's an obvious flop. That's not a foul. That's a flop. Hit him with a technical foul. They sit there behind the desk or whatever the screens are, and they sit there for 5 minutes and they're going over it again and again from all the different angles. And then they say, "Oh no, this defender, his right finger was touching his shoulder, so that's a foul. He touched him." And it's just so frustrating, dude. Again, I still love to watch basketball. The NBA is in a better place than it's ever been in the history of the NBA. But moving on to what I was saying, under these new NBA rules, a player is automatically no, under NBA rules, a player is automatically ejected after being called for two unsportsmanlike technical fouls. So yeah, it's it's unfortunate, man. Again, I don't blame the players so much. Just like when Ginobili played for the Spurs, if you know you can manipulate the referees and get yourself to the line in an unethical way, it just is. Flopping is just an unethical thing to do. But if you know you can create an advantage for your team by doing that and give your team the best chance to win, then flop it up, bro. I'm a Spurs fan. Wemby's been kind of incorporating some flopping in his game, and I hate to say it, but I'm just like, dude, just keep flopping it up, keep adding that to your game, and you'll get rewarded for it. Unfortunately, again, not so much the player's fault. Do everything you can to win the game at all costs, but it goes to the officials. Officials, y'all should call these technical flop penalties because there's at least one example every game where a player could get called for this because of the crazy flops they make. But again, I don't blame the players so much. If you play a flopping, foul baiting style, I might say something about it. I might not love it, but they're just trying to win at all costs. The officials aren't going to call those flopping fouls. Keep flopping to get your free throws, and then Adam Silver is not going to tell the officials anything about making these technical flopping calls. So players keep flopping, the officials keep not making the calls. Adam Silver keeps not doing anything about it, and It just is what it is. Again, I still love the NBA. NBA is awesome to watch. It's in the best place it's ever been, in my opinion. But why do y'all even add this rule if you're just never ever gonna call it? Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know if you've ever seen this call get made, because I've seen it get called maybe once or twice in like the 3 years it's been implemented. So just like, why do y'all even put the rule in other than like a PR stunt for people like me? But please like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.